ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनवीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदामयं ददाति सोपदान्तिं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथनीतं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्नि गौरतुष्ये नमः। यद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि तदप्यस्य तनुभा जडात्मन् तद्यामि पुरुष इति अस्यांशो विभव षडैश्वर्यपूर्णजयो भगवान् स्वयमयं न चैतन्यात् कृष्ण जगति परतत्त्वं परमिहं। राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति नादिनी शक्तिरस्मि देहात्मनामपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटमधुना तद्वयं चैक्यमाप्तं। राधा भावद्वैति सुवरित नौमि कृष्ण स्वरूपम्। चिरादतं निजगुप्तवीतं स्वप्रेमनामामृतमत्युदारो आपामरं जो विततारो गौर कृष्णननिभ्य स्तमन् गौरो सचरितामृतामृतनिधे गौरं सदैव सुवे गौरेण प्रदीपं रहस्यवश गौराय सर्वं ददि। गौरास्ति कृपाळुरत्रो न परो गौरस्य मृत्यो अभवम्। गौरी गौरमाचरामि भगवन् गौरप्रभो रक्ष माम्। माधुर्यै मधुरी सुगन्धिभजन स्वर्णाम्बुजानं वनं कारुण्यामृतनिर्झरैरुपजित सत्प्रेम हेमाचलो। मत्ताम्बोधर धरणी विजयिनी निष्कम्प सम्पावळि देवो नः कुलदैवतं विजयतां चैतन्य कृष्ण हरि। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताख्यौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। अनापीतसरिञ्चिरात् करुणयावतीर्न कलौ समर्पयितुमुन्नतजलरसां स्वभक्ति। हरिपुरटसुन्दरदुती कदम्ब सन्दीपित सदा हृदयकन्दरे सुरतन सचिनन्दन। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 बरती मती भावे भज प्रेम कल्प करुणाता श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देव रति मति भावे भज प्रेम कल्प करुणाता राज नंदन राधिका जीवन अपरूप यही सब कोथा अवतरी राधा भाव अंगीक आर कांति अंगीर भूषण नवदीपे अवतरी राधा भाव अंगीक आर कांति अंगीर भूषण दीनवंशा विलासी सची गर्भी पुर संगीर यहाँ परिषद गण दीनवंशा विलासी सची गर्भी पुर संगीर यहाँ परिषद गण मेरो बादरो सादिल्ला मन्दिर निज काज गौरहरि अवतारी राधिकार प्राणपति किबा में कांदई ताहा बुझी बपत समाज राधिकार प्राणपति किबा में कांदई ताहा बुझी बपत समाज हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे उत्तम अधम किछु न बाछिल जाचिए दिले ककोलो उत्तम अधम किछु न बाछिल जाचिए दिले ककोलो हे प्रेमानंद मन गौरांगी हुंदई धरिया बोलो भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांग नाम री भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांग नाम री भज गौरांग जना गौरांग भजी से हुई आमार प्राण री जना गौरांग भजी से हुई आमार प्राण री जना भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांग नाम री भज गौरांग जना गौरांग भजी से हुई आमार प्राण री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे यशैव पादं भज भक्ति लभ्यो प्रेमाभिधान परम पुम तस्मै जगन्मंगल मंगलाय चैतन्य नमो नमस्ते आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदिव्यो छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रस प्रदाय चैतन्य तन्वाय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्य जन्नात्म कर्मनिष्ठेन च समधिगतम जत्तपध्यान जोगैर वैराग्यस्त्यागस्तत्वस्तुतिभिरपि न दत्त कीर्तन चापि कैश्चित् गोविंद प्रेम भाजांगपि न स्खलितं तद्रहस्यं स्वयं च नाम्नैव प्रादुरासीत् अवतरति परे यत्र नौमि गौरम। श्री चैतन्य चंद्राय नमः। चैतन्य चरितामृत आदि लीला त्रयोदश परिच्छेद chapter 30 text 109 যৌতুক পাইল যত গরিবা ছিল যত যৌতুক পাইল যত সব ধন বিপ্রে করিল দান সব ধন বিপ্রে দিল দান যত নর্তক গায়ন ভাট কিঞ্চন জন যত ধন দিয়া কইল সবার মান ধন দিয়া শ্রীবাসের ব্রাহ্মণী নাম তার মালিনী শ্রীবাসের ব্রাহ্মণী আচার্যর ত্রির পত্নী সঙ্গে আচার্যর সিন্দুর হরিদ্রা তৈল হই গলা নারিকেল সিন্দুর হরিদ্রা দিয়া পূজে নারীগণ রঙ্গে দিয়া পূজে নারী অদ্বৈত আচার্য ভার্যা জগত পূজিতার্যা অদ্বৈত আচার্য ভার্যা নাম তারো সীতা ঠাকুরাণী নাম তারো সীতা ঠাকুরাণী আচার্যের আজ্ঞা পায়া গেল উপহার লইয়া আচার্যের দেখিতে বালক শিরোমণি দেখিতে বালক শিরোমণি সুবর্ণের কড়ি বৌলি রজত মুদ্রা পাশুলি সুবর্ণের কড়ি বৌলি সুবর্ণের অঙ্গদ কঙ্কণ সুবর্ণের অঙ্গদ কঙ্কণ দুবাহুতে দিব্য শঙ্খ রজতের মলবঙ্ক দুবাহু স্বর্ণ মুদ্রার নানাহার গণ স্বর্ণ মুদ্রার নানাহার ব্যাঘ্র নখ হেম জড়ি কটিপট সূত্র ডোরি ব্যাঘ্র নখ হেম জড়ি হস্ত পদের যত আভরণ হস্ত পদের যত আভরণ চিত্রবর্ণ পট শাড়ি বুনি ফোত পট পাড়ি চিত্রবর্ণ পট শাড়ি স্বর্ণ রৌপ্য মুদ্রা বহু ধন, স্বর্ণ রৌপ্য দুর্বাধান্য গোরচন, হরিদ্রা কুঙ্কুম চন্দন, দুর্বাধান্য গোরচন, মঙ্গল দ্রব্য পাত্র ভরিয়া, মঙ্গল দ্রব্য বস্ত্রগুপ্ত দোলা চড়ি, সঙ্গে লইয়া দাসী চেড়ি, বস্ত্রগুপ্ত দোলা বস্ত্রালঙ্কার পেটারি বরিয়া, বস্ত্রালঙ্কার পেটারি ভক্ষ ভোজ্য উপহার, সঙ্গে লইল বহু ভার, ভোজ্য উপহার, সচি গৃহে হইল উপনীত, সচি গৃহে হইল দেখিয়া বালক ঠাম, সাক্ষাৎ গোকুল কান, দেখিয়া বর্ণ মাত্র দেখি বিপরীত, বর্ণ মাত্র সর্বঙ্গ সুনির্মাণ, সুবর্ণ প্রতিমা ভান, সর্ব সর্বঙ্গ সুলক্ষণময়, সর্বঙ্গ সুলক্ষণময়, বালকের দিব্য জ্যোতি দেখি পাইল বহু প্রীতি, বালকের দিব্য জ্যোতি দেখি পাইল বহু প্রীতি, বাৎসল্যেতে দ্রবিল হৃদয়, বাৎসল্যতে দ্রবিল হৃদয়, দুর্বাধান্য দিল শীর্ষে কইল বহু আশিসে, দুর্বাধান্য দিল চিরজীবী হও দুই ভাই, চিরজীবী হও দুই ডাকিনী সাংখিনী হইতে শঙ্কা উপজিল চিতে, ডাকিনী সাংখিনী হইতে ডরে নাম থুইল নিমাই, ডরে নাম থুইল নিমাই, সব ধন বিপ্রে দিল দান, যত নর্তক গায়ন ভাট কিঞ্চন জন, ধন দিয়া কইল সবার মান। Whenever, whatever riches Jagannath Mishra collected in the form of gifts and presentation, and whatever he had in his house, he distributed among the Brahmanas, professional singers, dancers, bhattas, and the poor. He honored them all by giving them riches in charity. Observing birth festival of his son, Gaurasundar Nimai, Jagannath Mishra. That is Vedic custom principle that ceremonies should be observed like that. Their vivid description is here. Srivasera Brahmani tar nama malini acharya ratnera patni sange sinduro haridra tailo khoi kola narikela diya puje narigana range. The wife of Srivas Thakur's name was Malini, accompanied by the wife of Chandrasekhara Acharya Ratna and other ladies, came there in great happiness to worship the baby with the paraphernalia of vermilion, turmeric, oil, fused rice, bananas and coconuts. These are the paraphernalia to be used in newly born baby, to worship newly born baby. Vermilion, khai, fused rice, bananas, coconuts, turmeric mixed with oil are all auspicious gifts for such a ceremony. As there is puffed rice, so there is another preparation rice called khai or fused rice. It is not available in Western country. It is all available here we have. Which, along with the bananas, is taken as a very auspicious presentation. Also, turmeric mixed with oil and vermilion makes an auspicious ointment that is smeared over the body of a newly born baby or a person who is going to marry. During marriage also this is offered. These are all auspicious activities in family affairs. We see that 500 years ago, at the birth of Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu, all these ceremonies were performed rigidly. But at present, such ritualistic performances hardly ever take place. Was it taken place during your birth? No. But it's all taken place in my birth. Yes, I know it. We observe it. But nowadays, it's going to be, let's say, vanished, you see. They're not observing. Generally, a pregnant mother is sent to the hospital. And as soon as her child is born, is washed with the antiseptic, and this concludes everything. Finished. No ceremony, nothing. Advaita Acharya Bharja Jagat Pujita Arja Naam Tar Sita Thakurani. Acharya Agya Paya Gelo Upahar Loya Dekhite Balaka Siromani. One day, shortly after Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu was born, Advaita Acharya's wife Sita Devi, who is worshipable by the whole world, taking permission of her husband, went to see the topmost child with all kinds of gifts and presentations. It appears that Advaita Acharya had two different houses, one at Santipur and one at Navadip. When Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu was born, Advaita Acharya was residing at his, not at his Navadip house, but at his Santipur house. Therefore, as formerly explained, Nijalaya, from Advaita's old paternal house in Santipur, Sita came to Navadip to present gifts to the newly born child, Chaitanya Mahāprabhu. Suvarnera Kodi Bauli, these are the ornaments, presentation. Suvarnera Kodi Bauli, Rajata Mudra Pansuli, Suvarnera Angada Konkana, Du Bahute Divya Sankha, Rajatera Malabanka, Sarna Mudrar Nana Haragana. She brought different kinds of golden ornaments. Suvarnera Kodi Bauli, bangles worn on the hand. Rajata Mudra, gold coins. Pansuli, a kind of ornament covering the foot. Suvarnero Angada, made of gold, a kind of ornament made of gold. Kankana, another kind of ornament for hand. Du Bahute, Divya Sankha, in two arms, Divya celestial conch shells. Rajater Malabanka, bangles on the foot made of gold. Rajata, I think, is silver. Swarna is gold. Swarna Mudra, made of gold, Nana Haro Gona. Many necklaces, anklets made of gold. She brought all these gifts, presentations, very rich. Aditacharya was very rich, isn't it? What will be value nowadays? All this. What will value? More than thousands of dollars. Isn't it? It's made of gold. It's all made of gold. More than thousands of dollars. So such ceremony is ever celebrated in Western country on the occasion of a newly born baby? No. Who gives such presentations? Such ornaments made of gold? But it's Vedic system, it's Indian culture. It's generally such different, the friends, they come and they present these ornaments. Yes, these general presentations, exchange of presentations. So, ব্যাঘ্র নখ হেমজড়ি কটি পটসূত্র ডোরি হস্তপদের যত আভরণ চিত্রবর্ণ পটসারি বুনি ফোত পটপাড়ি স্বর্ণ রৌপ্য মুদ্রা বহুধন. There were also tiger nails set in gold, waist decorations of silk and lace, ornaments for the hands and legs, nicely printed silken saris, and a child's garment also made of silk, many other riches, including gold and silver coins. Purport Srila Prabhupada says, from the gifts presented by Sita Thakurani, Advaita Acharya's wife, it appears that Advaita Acharya was at that time a very rich man. Yes, very rich man. Although Brahmanas are not very rich in the society, Advaita Acharya, being the leader of the Brahmanas in Santipur, was considerably well-to-do. Therefore, he presented many ornaments to the baby, Lord Caitanya Mahāprabhu. But Kamalakanta Vishwa was asking for 300 rupees from the king of Jagannath Puri, Maharaj Prataparudra, on the plea that Advaita Acharya was in debt for that amount, indicates that such a rich man who could present many valuable ornaments, saris, etc., thought it difficult to repay 300 rupees. How will it be? Therefore, the value of a rupee at that time was many thousands of times greater than it is now. The value of 1 rupee at that time, present rate, more than 1,000 rupees. This, what you say, the value of the money is so decreased nowadays. And going to decrease more, therefore they produce paper money. There are money, silver coins and golden coins. No paper money. Nowadays paper money, only paper. What value is there? What value? At present, no one feels difficulty over a debt of 300 rupees. Nor can an ordinary man accumulate such valuable ornaments to present to a friend's son. Probably the value of 300 rupees at the time was equal to the present value of 30,000 rupees, or more than that. Yes. You see. Durba dhanya gorachana, haridra kunkuma chandana, mangala dravya patra bharya, vastra gupta dola chori, sange loya dasi chedi, vastra alankar petari bharya. This is, you can say, after the social, what you say, custom, and social setup at that time. What it is mentioned here. This Advaita Acharya's wife Sita Thakurani was coming, not walking, riding a palanquin covered with cloth and accompanied by maid servant. Sita Thakurani came to the house of Jagannath Mishra. Palanquin that is covered, not open palanquin. Covered with cloth, and accompanied by maidservants. It says, Dasi Chedi. Dasi means maidservant, Chedi means the female attendants. It's aristocratic family. Do you understand? The aristocratic family, this is aristocratic family. They won't go walking. If they will go, palanquin, riding palanquin is not open. It's covered. Do you understand? And many maid servants as female will follow also. This like royal. Do you understand? Like king. Aristocratic family set. So riding in a palanquin covered with cloth and accompanied by maid servants, Sita Thakurani came to the house of Jagannath Mishra, bringing with her many auspicious articles such as fresh grass, paddy, gorchana, turmeric, kumkum, sandalwood. They are all auspicious paraphernalia. All these presentations filled a large basket. How they are performing this ceremony of a newly born baby, son. The words Vastra Gupta Dola are very significant in this verse. Even 50, 60 years ago in Calcutta, all respective ladies would go to a neighboring place riding on a palanquin carried by 4 men. It is 500 years ago, isn't it? Prabhupada says, even 50 or 60 years ago, in Calcutta, all respective ladies would go to a neighboring place riding on a palanquin carried by 4 men. That's the fact. The palanquin was covered with soft cotton, and in that way there was no chance to see a respectful lady traveling in public. Ladies especially those coming from respectable families could not be seen by ordinary men. No. This system is still current in some remote places, still current, yes, in remote places. The Sanskrit word, asurjapasya, indicates that a respectable lady could not be seen even by the sun. Asurjapasya. Could not be seen even by the sun. Yes. Never goes out of the house. The sun won't see her. Yes, Asujam Pasya. Always remain inside. What is the condition now? All naked, going on the street and grand road, like galloping like mares. Galloping like mares, isn't it? Tap, 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 high heel. Where is chastity? Where is purity? Completely spoiled, isn't it? But that's how they are maintaining, you see. Even a respectable lady could not be seen by the sun. In the Oriental culture, this system was very much prevalent and was strictly observed by respectable ladies, both Hindus and Muslims. We have actual experience in our childhood that our mother would not go next door to her house, to observe an invitation by walking. Prabhupada says, his mother. She would go in either a carriage or a palanquin carried by 4 men. Prabhupada's mother. Yes, that's fact. Our mother, I saw also. Yes. Observe. This custom was also strictly followed 500 years ago. And the wife of Aditya, being a very respectful lady, observed the customary rules current in the social environment. How it was. Bhakya bhojya upahara, sange laila bahubhara, sachi gruhe haila upanita, dekhiya balaka thamo, sakshat gokulo kana, varna matro dekhi viparita. When Sita Thakurani came to the house of Sachi Devi, bringing with her many kinds of eatables, dresses and other gifts, she was astonished to see the newly born child, for she appreciated that except for a difference in color, child was directly Krishna of Golaka himself. Yes, is Krishna. child was directly Krishna of Goloka. That's a fact. A petari is a kind of big basket that is carried in pairs on the ends of a rod balanced over the shoulders. The man who carries such a load is called bhari. This system of carrying luggage and packages is still current in India and other oriental countries, and we have seen that the same system is still current even in Jakarta, Indonesia. Yes, it's still current. Still also current in India, in Orissa, in some rural areas. Sarva anga sunirmana, suvarna pratima bhana, sarva anga sulakṣhanamaya. Balakir divya jyoti, dekhi pailo bahu priti, vatsallete dravilo hruday. Seeing the transcendental bodily effulgence of the child, each of his nicely constructed limbs full of auspicious signs and resembling a form of gold, Sita Thakurani was very much pleased, and because of her maternal affection, she felt as if her heart were melting. Durba dhanyo dilo sirse koilo bahu asise চিরজীবী হো দুই ভাই ডাকিনি সৌগিরি হইতে শঙ্কা পুজিল চিতে ডরে নাম থুইল নিমাই. She blessed the newly born child by placing fresh grass and paddy on his head and saying, may you be blessed with the long duration of life. But being afraid of ghosts and witches, she gave the child the name Nimai. Nimai. Being afraid of ghosts and witches. Ghosts and witches won't go to Nim tree. Nimai. Dankini, Sankini are two companions of Lord Shiva and his wife, who are supposed to be extremely inauspicious, having been born of ghostly life. It is believed that such inauspicious living creatures cannot go near a Nim tree. At least medically, it is accepted that neem wood is extremely antiseptic. Formerly, it was customary to have a neem tree in front of one's house. We have so many neem trees here, this place. This is Nimai's place. Yes, so many neem trees. It's customary to have neem tree in front of one's house. On very large roads in India, especially Uttar Pradesh, there are hundreds and thousands of neem trees. Here in also roads you'll find neem trees are there. Neem wood is so antiseptic that Ayurvedic science uses it to cure leprosy. Medical science have extracted the active principle of the neem tree, which is called margosic acid. Neem is used for many purposes, especially to brush the teeth. In Indian villages, 90% of people use neem twigs for this purpose. Because of all the antiseptic effects of the neem tree, and because of Lord Chaitanya was born beneath a neem tree, Sita Thakurani gave the Lord name Nimai. Later, in his youth, he was celebrated as Nimai Pandit. And in the neighborhood villages, he was called by that name, although his real name was Vishwambara. So, maintains the whole universe, that is Vishwambara. Supreme Lord. Understand? So, the poems here is not difficult to understand. Bengali poems and translations I told. I think those who cannot understand English, there will be no difficulty on their part to understand the poems here. No other Lord is as merciful in delivering fallen souls. The author of Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu most emphatically stresses that Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu is Krishna himself, is not an expansion of the prakāśa or vilāsa forms of Sri Krishna. He is the Swami Rupa Govinda. Apart from relevant scriptural evidences forwarded by Śrīla Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvāmī, there are innumerable statements regarding Lord Chaitanya's being the Supreme Lord Himself. In Caitanya Upaniṣad, there is one Upaniṣad named Caitanya Upaniṣad. It mentions, Gour sarvatma mahapurusha mahatma mahajogi trigunatita sattvarupa bhakting loke kasyati. Lord Gauranga, who is the all-pervading super soul, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appears as a great saint, powerful mystic, who is above three modes of nature and is the emblem of transcendental activity. He disseminates the cult of devotion throughout the world. Śvētā Upanishad says, Tang isaranang paramam maheswaram, tam devatānang paramam sadaivatam, pating patinang paramam parastāt, vidāma devam bhuvanesu idyam. O Supreme Lord, you are the Supreme Maheshwara, the worshipable deity of all the demigods, and Supreme Lord of all lords. You are the controller of all controllers, the personality of Godhead, the Lord of everything worshipable. Mahan Prabhuravai Purusa, Sapta Seisa Pravartaka, Sunirmalang Imam Prapting Isanu Jyotirabhya. This is Śvētā Upanishad. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is Mahaprabhu, who disseminates transcendental enlightenment. Just to be in touch with Him is to be in contact with the indestructible Brahma Jyoti. Mundaka Upanishad says, Jada pasya pasyate rukma varnam kartaram isum purusam Brahma Joni. One who sees that golden colored personality of Godhead, the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Actor, who is the source of the Supreme Brahman, is liberated. One should always meditate. He destroys insults to his devotees, he removes the distress of his devotees, satisfies their desires. He, the abode of all holy places, shelter of all sages, worshipable by Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, he is the boat of the demigods for crossing the ocean of birth and death. Tektva sudustyaja surepsita rajyalakshmi dharmishtarja vachasādadagadharanyam maya margam daita epsitam annadhavad vande mahapurusante charanāravindam. We offer our respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of the Lord, upon whom one should always meditate. He left his household life, leaving aside his eternal consort, whom even the denizens of heaven adore. He went into the forest to deliver the fallen souls who are put into illusion by material energy, took up sannyas. Prahlāda said, this is the 7th Canto of Bhāgavatam, Itham nutirjya garusi deva svavatari, lokan vibhavaisansi jagat pratipān, dharma mahapurusapāsi juganuruttam, channa kalaudad avastri jugatha sattam. My Lord, you kill all the enemies of the world in your multifarious incarnations, in the families of men, animals, demigods, rishis, aquatics, and so on. Thus you illuminate the world with transcendental knowledge. In the age of Kali, O Mahapurusha, you sometimes appear in covered incarnation. Therefore, you are known as Sri Juga, one who appears only in 3 Jugas. Krishna Jamala says, Punya Khetre Navadipe Bhavishyami Sachisuta. I shall appear in the holy land of Navadipa as the son of Sachidevi. Vāyu Purāṇa says, Kalau Saṅkīrtana Rambe Bhavishyami Sachisuta. In the age of Kali, when the Saṅkīrtana movement is inaugurated, I shall descend as the son of Sachidevi. Brahma Jamala says, Athabāhum dharadhāma bhutva madbhakta rupadhrut māyāyam ca bhavishyami kalau Saṅkīrtanāgame. Sometimes I personally appear in the surface of the world, in the garb of a devotee. Specifically, I appear as the son of Sachidevi in Kali Yuga to start Saṅkīrtana movement. Ananta Saṅgīta says, Jayeva Bhagavan Kṛṣṇadāsa Pranavallava Sustyādu Sa Jagannatha Gour Asin Maheshwari. The Supreme Person is Śrī Kṛṣṇa Himself, who is the life of Sri Radharani and is the Lord of the universe in creation, maintenance and annihilation, appear as Gaura, O Maheshwari. Many. In this way, you will find many Shastric Vedic evidences are there that Caitanya Mahāprabhu is Supreme Lord Kṛṣna. Understand? In Rig Veda you'll find, Rig Veda also says. Do you understand? Veda it is mentioned. Ihatva goparīṇasāṃ ahe madanturādhase saro gauro jathapiva. Ruk 845, Sukta 24 Ruk says. As the gopis were mad after Krishna prema, similarly prema Purushottama Gaura Hari manifest that madness. Understand? And Gaura Hari, that prema was completely manifested. In other words, that Gaura Chandra, the Supreme Lord, who appears accepting the sentiment of Radharani, completion of Radharani, and inaugurates prema-nāma-saṅkīrtana. Understand? So this is Rig Veda. Again in Rig Veda says, Agne purve bhratarorthamitam rathi badhvana manna baribu tasmad bhiya varuna duramayam gauro na khipnor bije jaya. You understand? This is Rig Veda. Gaura Chandra is Supreme Lord. When he incarnates, descends here, he never becomes deluded by Maya. And he is wonderfully merciful, and he is very detached. Even he leaves his own wedded wife at very young age and accepts sannyas. That prema Purushottama Gauranga, without taking shelter of that prema Purushottama Gauranga, nobody can get Krishna prema. Rig Veda. Mahaprabhu Vāyu Purushaha Sattva Sīsa Pravartaka Sunirmala Mimamsanti Misana Jyotirabhya. Ishtatasveta Upaniṣad says. That Supreme Person, Mahaprabhu, Master, Supreme Master, who is the, what do you say? Who gives pure intelligence? From whom comes pure intelligence? If someone is fortunate, gets his kripa, mercy, then he will be free from all material contaminations and get peace. He is very effulgent Purusha, Jyotirmaya Purusha, and is inexhaustible, Abhaya. He has no deterioration at all. Okay. Understand? Says Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Upaniṣad. Mundaka Upaniṣad says, Jada pasya pasyate rukumvarnam kartarami sampurusam brahmajoni la vidvan punya papi vidva niranjana paramam samyam upeti. When you will see the Lord appears with the body, his complexion is molten gold, Hiyama Varna, golden complexion, that is Jagat Karta, the master of the and creator of for the universe. When someone say, you should understand that by his mercy, the person will get transcendental knowledge, and also all his reactions of papa and punya will be completely cleansed up, will develop Suddha Sattva Bhav. Purport is that this Shruti mantra, this mantra, Rukma Varna Purusha, the Supreme Person of golden hue, is Gaura Hari. By his mercy, Jiva can get prema bhakti. Understand? This is Mundaka Upaniṣad. And Bhagavatam 11th canto is there. Krishna Varnam Trisa Krishna Sangha Pangastra Parsadam Jagging Sankirtan Prahi Janti Sumedasa. What is English? In whose lips always these two alphabets Kṛṣṇa are coming out. Huh? Always chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. This word Kṛṣṇa is always coming out from whose mouth, whose varna, whose complexion is a Kṛṣṇa, not Kṛṣṇa. Otherwise, Goura, who appears here with his limbs, sub-limbs, weapon, and associates, and starts Sankirtana Yajna. Those who are very intelligent person, they offer worship to that Mahapurusha through Sankirtana Yajna. That is Yajna Sankalpajanti Smedasa. Well, in 10th canto you'll find, when Gargacharya came, Gargamuni came to perform name-giving ritualistic ceremony, purificatory ceremony in Nanda Bhavan. Vasudeva sent him to Nandapura. Do you follow me? Understand? At that time, it is mentioned in 10th canto, Bhagavatam. Gargamuni said, Asan varnastrayor hyasya grunnato anujugam tanuh sukla raktas tathapita idaning Kṛṣṇadāngataha. Do you follow? Idaning Kṛṣṇadāngataha. Gargamuni said to Nanda Maharaj, O Maharaj, this sun comes in every yuga. Do you understand? In Satya Yuga, it comes with the body of whitish. Do you understand? Complexion is white, Sukla. In Treta Yuga, the complexion is Raktavarna, red as blood. And Kali Yuga, complexion is Pita, yellow. Idani, now in Dwapar Yuga, has come with blackish body. Do you understand? This is what he says. So many Vedic, and this is 7th canto, 7:9:38. Prahlāda Maharaj said, Itham tru nurtir jagarusi deva sasavatare lokan vibhavayasansi jagat pratibhan dharma mahapurusapasi jugan vrutam sanna kalau jad vavastri juga atha sattam.
In this way, my Lord, you appear in various incarnations as a human being, an animal, a great saint, a demigod, a fish or a tortoise, thus maintaining the entire creation in different planetary systems and killing the demoniac principles according to the age. According to the age, O my Lord, you protect the principles of religion. In the age of Kali, however, you do not assert yourself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore you are known as Tri-Yuga, or the Lord who appears in 3 yugas.
Disguised incarnation, prasanna, disguised incarnation, channa, therefore channa, that verse says, channa kalau jad avastri juga atha sattam, therefore known as Trijuga, is disguised incarnation. That's Prahlāda's prayer. Do you follow? Upapurāṇa says, ahameva kochit brahman sannyasa samnastita. Hari bhakti grahami kalau papahata naran. Supreme Lord says, Brahman, in some special Kali Yuga, I will appear and accept sannyas. And I will give Hari Bhakti even to the most degraded sinful persons. Ahameva diyasishta nityam prasanna vigraha bhagavad bhakta rupena lokan rakhyami soda. Adi Purāṇa says, oh, Brahman, I will come in Kali Yuga as disguised incarnation, prasanna vigraha. I will keep my own swarup, Krishna Rupa, hidden inside and appear as, come in the form of a bhakta, Bhagavad Bhakta, Lord's devotee, and establish Yuga Dharma and protect the people. Do you understand? There are so many Vedic evidences that how Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Krishna, is Supreme Lord. So Sita Thakurani, therefore, and this Advaita Acharya, he knows it. He knows, Advaita Acharya knows, therefore when Mahaprabhu appeared in that full moon day, and there is eclipse was there, he danced in ecstasy, and he gave also charity, because the Lord has appeared. And prior to that, Advaita Acharya was worshipping, offering worship to Salagram Śrīla every day, giving Ganga Jal and Tulsi, with a roaring voice, calling, please come down, oh Lord, please come down, isn't it? And he took up that promise, I must make the Lord come down, otherwise I'll not give this name of Advaita Acharya, I'll give up this name. Such promise he took. And so he made Lord come down, because he is such a devotee. Only devotee can make Lord come down. Otherwise, who can? Bhakti cha upata rupayo paramatmani naman namah. By the will of your devotee, the desire of a devotee, O Lord, you appear. Yes. Such a dear devotee of the Lord can make the Lord appear. Otherwise, this Bhakta Vatsala is very dear to his devotee. So, therefore it says, Dekhiya balaka thana sakhyata gokulo kana varna matra dekhi viparita. So, Advaita knows this thing and his wife knows. Therefore Sita Thakurani came to the house of Sachidevi bringing with her many kinds of eatables, dresses, other gifts. She was astonished to see the newly born child, for she appreciated that except for a difference in color, child was directly Krishna of Gour himself. Because they have eyes, they have vision. They are so devotees. Devotees can see. Otherwise, nobody, ordinary person cannot see. Thank you very much. These are Shastric evidences. Many Shastric evidences are there. But so many people, they cannot understand it, and so many so-called great pundits are there, philosophers, they don't accept also. They are rascals. So Shastric evidence. Many Shastric evidences are there. How Mahaprabhu is Supreme Lord.